Hello, and welcome to this latest edition of the Tao Manifesting Tarot. Thank you for being here, whether you're first time or long time or cross watcher. Everybody, welcome to this most unusual tarot reading because it's all focused on manifesting and you. It all begins right here with the Oracle deck and something that I call the Hyper Shuffle. There is today's Tao Manifesting Tarot, looking a little bit different today, and the reason was, as I was shuffling there, not one but two cards popped out of the vice versa deck. And that's so unusual, I said, okay, let's make adjustments, changes, because these two cards in front here from the vice versa deck very much are connected with this, the manifestation card. Let's get to today's tarot reading, Manifested Tarot reading, Soul Mates. Now, for most people looking at this card, they go, oh yeah, love, oh, a new romance, oh, reconnection, oh. All that may be true, but not necessarily. Soulmates is not necessarily a romantic card per se. It is a connection card, no question about it. But it's kind of like finding your tribe. You share with each other, you communicate with each other on a soul level, a special level. Maybe romantic, doesn't have to be. Very often it's not. Think about your best friend, okay? There is a major connection there. Also, it could be you connecting with another part of you. Maybe the child in you, the believer, the innocent, the faithful. The manifesting energy, whether you choose to tap in, tap out, is soulmates. How do you find them? It'll be very important to have soulmates with you because the next year or so going to be busy, busy, busy. And of course, this is highlighted by the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune simply says things are moving forward. Now, they've been stuck for a long time, a couple of years, maybe your whole lifetime. But they really have not been moving very much. Teasing, yes. Moving, no. Time for moving is now beginning. We're going into the eclipse season at the end of the month, and it's going to get real busy. Some of the astrological aspects are heavy duty. When you get to the end of July and August and you get into October, this is going to be a pivotal year. And so things are starting to move forward as we head into the eclipse season. I think April 30th we have a new moon. So check it out. Get yourself together because it's time to go. From choppy waters to smoother waters. Now, it may be a little difficult getting there, maybe a little tough. And of course, with the swords, it's information, it's data, it's your thoughts. You're going to have to change all of that or rearrange all of that. You're going to have a new way of thinking, of figuring things out. But you want to find that soulmate connection, either with yourself or some others. Very important. And really, that's where this person's headed. To the soulmate connections, the folks that are really, really important. To do that, to make that soulmate connection, you have to be your own Hierophant. The Hierophant is considered the Pope, if you will, of the tarot deck. Alrighty, the rules and regs all come from the Hierophant. Up until this point, before this soulmate connection, all that stuff has come from the outside into you. Now it's reversing. You are becoming your own Hierophant. You are becoming your own expert, your own leader, your own boss, your own whatever title you want to put to it. Authority comes to you from you. Not a soulmate connection is so important, whether with you or others. Very, very important to have that guidance factor with you. So important that it actually is maybe the most essential thing that you need right at this moment, the manifested energy. Ace of Pentacles says things that we value, not just money, but things that we value. And over the past couple of years, people have had to, most of them anyway, the enlightened ones have had to rearrange their value system. Well, this is where this soulmate connection comes in. This is exactly where it comes in. You do that soulmate connection with yourself and others, and all of a sudden, you see how your life changes. Most important for right now, as we head into the eclipse season and the rest of the year, make that soulmate connection as part of your value system. Make it top of the list. You already have a list of things that are important to you. It's a much smaller list than what it was 2 years ago, let's say. Just a few things that are critical, critical, critical. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you had a long, long list. Most of the stuff on there was not important, was not a pentacle quality idea or thought. That's changed. You've cut down to the bare essentials in terms of things that you value, and that's essential to move you forward. But you still have a decision. That is why this energy is so important. Soulmates. Again, with yourself or others, you need to find your tribe, and it may be finding yourself first. That will help you solve the Two of Swords. Two of Swords are two ideas that, well, on the surface, appear to be pretty equal. Pretty tough to make a decision, but you have to make a decision because it's that important. And making that soulmate connection with yourself or others will make all the difference in the world. And then these two cards popped out, and I think as I mentioned at the beginning, and I had to include both of them because they both have a story to tell. We have the Death card, meaning something has to stop, something has to terminate, something has to come to an end. You know what it is. There's no question about it. Have you done much about it? Maybe you have, but the results have not been as encouraging as you might have liked. But once you acknowledge, as we head into this eclipse season, the energies will be very deep, very profound, very moving, critical energies. Something has to die. Something has to come to an end. With that ending comes a new beginning. And there, of course, we see there the Knight of Swords, this inspiration. It's not there yet. You know what needs to be put off to the shelf. You need to know what should be left behind. You're formulating a plan. That's what this Knight of Swords is all about. But once you make that soul connection with yourself and others of your tribe, you will get that inspiration and you'll be able to move forward to a much better future. Perfect future? Nah, not perfect. But really good, much better. But you got to make that soul mate connection because that will put all the parts and pieces of this big jigsaw puzzle called life together, and you can do it. Hey, for the folks at YouTube, thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. I can't say that enough. Any comments that you wish to make, please, at the bottom. I'm more than happy to check them out. But that is today's Tao Manifesting Reading. Do it again tomorrow because I do a brand new read for you every single day, 365 days a year. So I'm hoping we can get together tomorrow if we can't. As always, between now and the next time you and I manifest together, peace and blessings.